Hey folks, Sylvia's here. We're here to play Project G. Might not actually notice this because this is the title page, or the title screen of the game itself, but I have my new little fancy thumbnail and title thing, so that's that. So we're here to play Project G, and by that I mean failed a whole bunch of missions over and over again, because that's basically all I do. Because I suck at this game. I actually got to move my keyboard around. So, it's actually been a while since I did a Project G. Bad news, since you secured the northern area, the Fishbot range has increased 100-fold. That's pretty bad news. So it's control to fire, alright. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, well at least he's dead now. Oh yeah. Whenever I don't die, I consider it, you know, a huge improvement over my normal skills. Oh, I gotta scratch my nose. Kind of like how the mines are dealt with. I think it's a little interesting. Oh, I actually completely forgot about the poison barrels. That, however, was moderately moderately annoying, as I was saying. There we go. Yeah, I'm like doing surprisingly well right now. Alright, well, you know, not anymore. Oh, yep, not anymore. Yeah, that happens. Alright. Yeah, I, like, am so bad at this game. Alright, hold on. Let's see, 1,000. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking I probably need to, like, grind for money for a while. I can't believe I just had to waste the missile on that. I like, just kind of forgot how to play the game at that point. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much money on upgrades for this sub. I want to just kind of get to the next one. Especially since it only looks like there's 3 subs, so I have, like, I can, you know, invest into the 3rd sub without concern. Ooh, took a shot there. I'm actually doing surprisingly well so far. I mean, yeah, sure, I botched it there at the kind of end of that last mission, but I'm doing pretty decent right now. I let him hit me. Still though, like, I keep taking my hand off the controls to scratch my nose, which is definitely not good. These big dudes kind of got the HP attacking there. Yeah. You know, I've played a lot of games, like, I'm not actually sure what this genre is called, just throwing that out there. But I've played a lot of games like this, and they always let you move forward. And, like, the only reason you would ever move forward is to, like, dodge some kind of threat. I kind of like the idea of a game like this where your bullets... oh, wow, I'm already at the boss. Where your bullets start doing, like, decreased damage the further away from you they are, which, like, almost makes sense in this game specifically, because whatever my bullets are, they're traveling through, like, water. So, like, whatever, like, momentum and kinetic energy they have would actually be decreased by, like, distance. So I feel like you could make, like, a logical argument why your bullets would... Whoop, I went right into that one. Why your bullets would do decreased damage at, like, long range. So it kind of would give you, like, an incentive to be up close. Because otherwise, like, being up close is definitely the worst thing you can do. You have less time to respond to, like, enemy attacks. And it's easier for enemies to get, like, behind you and then not be able to be shot, since your weapons in these types of games always pretty much only fire forward. Not that I'm a video game designer or anything like that. So, I mean, like, oh, and then I just crashed right into that. Oh, look at that, it dropped a speed boost. Dude, I have to say, I just did pretty well. Like, shockingly well. I do want to see if there's any upgrades I could possibly get, since upgrades don't actually cost me money. They just cost me things, of which I have none of. Huh. I could conceivably get that one, although shield is kind of my my least favorite. Alright, you just switched the weapons. Alright. Let's try to repeat level 11. Be very careful around the sunken super city. The fishbots, since destroying it, have learned the art of urban warfare. Yeah, I mean, it's like those barrels are one of the reasons why I would rush to go forward, for instance. Oh yeah, shotgun, multi-shot, whatever. Oh god, I'm tired. Whoops. So again, this is my first, well, not again for this particular video, but for other videos. This is my first indie... Whoa, really? This is my first indie game video since I've switched to it. But I now have a schedule that I stick to with my videos. So indie games, and actually now I don't even remember. I think indie games come out Wednesdays and like Sundays or something. I actually probably should have double checked that before we started this video. But yeah, so indie games are now on a schedule, so is everything else. So you can expect to get my indie games at these certain times. I honestly regret that I cannot remember what the time or the days were, but it is Wednesdays and another day. Indie games come out twice a week on those scheduled days. I think the only place I actually have that information also is on my Patreon account. So if you guys really cared and like desperately needed to know when my wow. I fell apart right there. But yeah, if you desperately needed to know when my indie games are coming out, you can check my Patreon account. They're underneath the or the schedule's written underneath the $7 marker. Patreon account link is actually in the video description if you're really concerned. Although on that note, you could just check my Patreon account out anyway. Shamelessly plugging myself in the middle of the video. I don't usually do that. Come on, don't get shot anymore. Oh, hey, we beat it. Level up. I got 3 stars again. Go me. Alright, we're gonna try the next level. I'm like, I don't know, doing weirdly well. I'm gonna chalk up some of my screw up in the first game to not remembering how certain mechanics work. Although that was totally me just not understanding how things work. Not a great start. There we go. 26 of my spread shots left. Come on. Stupid poison pollution. I would imagine it's pollution. This whole game seems to be kind of based off of the premise of like global warming, so. Oh god, I suck. It's kind of annoying that I don't get anything for failing. Yeah, it's also weird. Most games like this and in this like similar vein usually have a like you've lost your shield and like lost life, so you get either your shield comes back, like so I lose shield level 3 for instance. Most games would normally be like, okay, so you're back at shield level 2 now, but you start with like the full barrier. This one just leaves me right away with 0 like power in my shield, which is like a little strange, a little harsh too. Oh god! At least I got that. So like yeah, see, like I just lost my 3rd like level of my shield, And then immediately was at the point where if I got shot a second time, I'd go from... There we go. I'd go from 2 to 1. So even if it didn't give me, like, my full shield capacity, most games like this would have normally have given me, like, a couple of seconds of, like, invincibility or something. For that moment, like, when I was stuck in the barrel, just taking tons of damage. I kind of don't want fire rate. Come on. Ugh. I would like to just, you know, survive at this point. Oh yeah, look at that, I survived. Oh yeah, only 2. And not really a lot of money either. How am I, Alright, let's go repeat a zone here. Whoops, that was not the right button. We went the green one. There we go. Whoops, and I don't know why I, for a second there, thought the Z button was the fire button. Yeah, alright, I mean, like, that was a terrible beating. See, part of the problem here is to make my video look good, I've gotta move the cursor off of the screen. Like, if I was just playing, I wouldn't really care if the cursor was there, but I don't want my video to look like crap. So I move the cursor off, which means, like, my hands are off the controls temporarily. I've got, like, a really... I'm probably not... See, like, alright, so... As I desperately need excuses to explain away why I suck so much, I have, like, a space-saver desk, okay? Yeah, I suck, right now. I'm just doing terrible. I have a space-saver desk, so that it's like, or it's also kind of called a corner desk, but like it doesn't take up a lot of space. And where the keyboard and the mouse go is like one of those little things that are on certain desks that like, it's a shelf that's on like tracks, that's it. I'm struggling so hard to figure out what I'm trying to say. God. Give me that. Oh, I think the force is over. Yeah. So yeah, it's like on this little tray that's like on rails that like slides in and out. Let's go kill the boss again. But the little shelf isn't actually big enough for like a full-size normal keyboard and a mouse to be on it at the same time. Which is why, like at the beginning of this video, for instance, I've also got a gamepad that I use for other games. That was a weird beginning. So like I had to switch the keyboard, so like I put the keyboard on the top of the desk, which is too high up to like comfortably type on. Or play a game like this. So like I had to switch the positions because my gamepad, mouse, and keyboard definitely do not fit on this. But I actually had to get like a smaller scale keyboard to even be able to like effectively sit it on here. Otherwise I had to tilt the keyboard on it like an angle. So for instance, like my arrow keys are like sandwiched around other keys. Like normally your arrow keys would be kind of like by themselves. My arrow keys to the right of my up arrow is the N key. And to the left of it is like immediately the shift key. It's also a really tiny shift key. And I don't know actually, I'm not 100% certain, but to the left of my left arrow key is an insert key. Oh! Give me that! Yes! Yes! Boss time. Too bad I didn't get a chance to actually shoot him with my... Whoops. No! No! Okay. I was gonna say, too bad I didn't get a chance to shoot him with my, oh god! My rapid fire. I suck. Yeah, like all of a sudden my brain just stopped working, and like all of my actions were moving at a giant delay. I'd be like, oh, that's coming at me. I should move. God, I almost let that hit me too. But yeah, so where I was going with all this is I have this really tiny, crappy keyboard. So it's really annoying to put my fingers on the keys. So, and like the keys are actually really tiny also. So my right hand is on the arrow keys, but if I move it, like if I take my hand off of it at all, I end up accidentally hitting other keys like insert or end and things like that. And then my left hand, I've got my left pinky on control, and then my left index fingers on the spacebar. How much money do we have now? We need just a little bit more money. Alright, it should be easy. We should be able to get it easy here. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. That's annoying. Oh, good, okay. Ah, yeah, you guys are all dead. Look at that, you're so dead. Look at how dead you guys are. You guys are almost as dead as I am. Oh yeah, look at that, one multi-shot. Kinda wish those weren't random. Because, like, when you get them, and if you get them, makes a huge difference in the difficulty, of course. Okay, I just let that shoot me. And I think, like, personally, I think the multi-shot's a little bit better than the fast shot. Look at that, another multi-shot, check that out. Because it allows you to hit the enemies without being directly in their line of fire, which is, like, vitally important. And then it also allows you, if you're close, to kind of get decent damage on a single target. I just got an achievement, Scrooge unlocked. World. Buying a new ship. Wait, no, world. Go back to the world. Ships. Bought. Confirmed. Sick. Barreling through the currents, the ship can handle quite a beating, contains ships, and 3 unlocked skins. It's been said that its speed reaches further than its spear, but only the full audio could prove it contains ship body kit. Huh, fascinating. Okay, so... No. Oh, I want to go back to my base. There we go. So we're going from... Attack is 7, speed is 7, and shield is 7. Or is that maximum level? That's maximum level. Okay. So 5, 4, and 4 is what we currently have, and we're going to 3, 2, and 3. So, generally, we're going to a worse ship, which is what happened last time. We've got a nuke now, though. That's new. Was it 4, 5, and 4, 5, 4, and 4, and then we're going 3, 2, and 3. But that is our new ship. And we're going to try it out in that same course I just played. Actually, no, we're going to do it a different one, just to see different things. Whoops. So yeah, my shots are now worse. I'm slower. And I have less shield. But I've now got the ultimate ship, so I don't have to worry about wasting money on upgrading it. Ultimate sub, whatever. So I literally have no idea how that would just work. Was it coincidence that it exploded when the fish got close to it? Or does it go off on a timer? Okay, it goes off on a timer. Good to know. Next question. Does it destroy everything on the screen? Okay, it does not destroy everything on the screen. So it's a, like, huge explosion on a timer. Fascinating. I'm legitimately not sure if that's... Okay, good to know that crashing into that doesn't hurt. I'm legitimately unsure whether or not that's better than the missiles. feel like I'll get used to it. It's actually kind of fun, too. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the nuke. I kind of like the nuke. Also, in a game where I'm pretty sure the premise is that global warming has destroyed the world by causing, like, famine and rising sea levels, I like the idea that my ultimate weapon is a nuclear bomb. I just feel the irony there. I just got an achievement unlocked, full gauge. Not sure exactly what that does. But we leveled up. So let's take a look and see what we can do with my ship now. I did not mean to get... jeez, I suck. Upgrade. Need to be level 6. I'm kind of liking the nuke. Alright, we're going to do one more run with this guy, and we're going to do it in Zone 1 here. Which I absolutely know I'm going to lose. But this will be my last run. We'll see how well I get with this new guy. He's not that much worse at the moment. That was definitely a mistake, though. I was too busy trying to kill the fish and did not pay any attention. Just crashed right into that. Did not... I suck. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm just, like, forgetting how to play the game. As I'm wont to do sometimes. Wow. He, did not die easy. The nuke's... The nuke's kind of cool, but a little bit weird. Well, that's not cool. I don't know if that actually killed him or not. Yeah, the nukes are kind of fun, actually. I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying the nuke. Although, yeah, like, this dude is definitely inferior. Right now, to the point where I'm struggling to utilize this this ship correctly. Fire rate increase, I mean, that's always cool. Is that like an underwater pipeline up there in the background? That's kind of what I'm assuming it is. Oh, yeah. Quick, before the stupid thing kills me. There we go. Let's see, will that destroy the barrel? It will destroy the barrel. Go me. Go me. Oh, I'm all out of nukes, too. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. That was, I did better than I thought I was going to do in that, for sure. Anyway, folks, that's it for me here. Tune in next time for more Project G. We didn't actually make any real progress this time, but, you know, I bought the new ship. Next is to get some upgrades for it. But for now, people, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, check me out on Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, and I will see you folks later.